welcome you all again in the second session on the day 2 of Inspire Science Camp. Our first session was dealing with wildlife and forest conservation. From that, we moved to altogether a different discipline, which is material science. The person who has come to enlighten us again with some sort of physics. You are seeing him right on our screen, Professor D.G. Kubelkar. He is heading the Department of Physics in Saurashtra University, Rajkot. He has received his PhD from Marathwada University, Aurangabad in 1991. He has experience of 3 years in teaching of undergraduate students and 19 years, more than most of your ages, in postgraduate teaching. His area of specialization in physics is solid state physics, material science, superconductivity, multiferroids, magnetites, thin films, and devices. He has guided research scholars, 21 PhD scholars, 16 MPhil students, and 34 MSc research scholars. He has made a great number of publications in this area as well. More than 100 publications he has made in research publication. He has attended a great number of conferences inside India and abroad as well. And he has been awarded by international and national organizations, which is numbered 11. He is working on various research projects and has completed many. 13 projects are being completed and 5 projects are ongoing, which is summing altogether 197 lakh rupees. He is associated with Materials Research Society of India, life member, Ion Beam Society of India, and Electron Microscope Society of India. Everywhere he is a life member. He has published a book entitled Selected Topics in Solid State Physics, and he has visited various countries like France, Czech Republic, and Japan for research work and conferences. So, he is going to now tell us about advances in materials for future technologies. But before that, I would request Mr. Nikunj Pandya to welcome Sir with floral flame. A big round of applause for Dr. Kubelkar. And without disturbing the rapport much, I request Dr. Kubelkar to please come over here and enlighten our mind with materials and the other scientific projects.
Thank you for the introduction, kind introduction. First, let me thank the principal of this college and the organizers, Dr. Fernandez, Dr. Arvindan, Dr. Ramesh Kothari, who are known to me from so many years as a very good academicians, very good teachers, teaching chemistry, physics, biology, biotechnology, and so on. Actually, this is the second time I am coming, and I just inquired. This is the second Inspire Camp, very successfully being organized in this Christ College, which is one of the leading colleges of this region. And we get a lot of inputs from this college actually. Every year in our master's degree in physics, we get the top ranking students from this college who keeps the rank also. It is not that they are top ranking from this college and then coming to the master's degree, but they keep their rank and merit and they become the top rankers in our department also. This is a tradition from so many years, not now. Last 24 years and last 15 years we are getting the best students from this college. So I thank the organizers for giving me opportunity to share few understanding what I know about the new technologies. And I understand that these are the students, we have the students from the 11th standard. Is it all 11th standard students who will be defending their 12th standard, very important year of their life. But I always say that every year is important. It is not 10th class or 12th class. These are the marks which we people, parents are more putting on the students. and I never make that thing compulsory for any student. A student excels in any class. He gets the best jobs. He gets the best opportunities. એટલે હું મારો જો ટોક છે એમાં બે રાખીશ, થોડું ગુજરાતીમાં પણ વાત કરીશ. હું લગભગ 24 વર્ષથી રાજકોટમાં રહું છું. તમારી ઉંમરથી વધારે હું રાજકોટમાં છું, એટલે હું ગુજરાતી પણ બોલી શકું છું. ગુજરાતી લખવામાં થોડું તકલીફ છે મને, થોડુંક લખી શકું, પણ વાંચવામાં કંઈ તકલીફ નથી. વાર્તાએ વાંચું, ચોપડીએ વાંચું, બધા કાદંબરી, બહુ બધું નવલકથા ગુજરાતી વાંચી લઉં છું. તો હવે I will keep my talk bilingual, sometimes English, because the best language of communication in science is English. It is universally accepted language. અને આપણે થોડું ગુજરાતીમાં જઈએ, જ્યારે આપણે લાગશે કે આ થોડુંક અઘરું છે સમજવા માટે, તો આપણે મધર ટંગમાં જઈએ, ક્યોંકि કોઈ પણ અઘરું વસ્તુ સમજવા માટે આપણી જે માતૃભાષા છે એ સારામાં સારી એકદમ. અને આપણે we will always take help of our માતૃભાષા wherever we feel that થોડુંક અઘરું લાગે છે થોડુંક આ સમજવામાં. એટલે the title of my presentation which I have kept here is Advanced Materials for Future Technologies. હવે આપણને ખબર હશે, જો સ્ટુડન્ટ્સ તમે BS સાયન્સના સ્ટુડન્ટ છો, કે માનવ જાતિની જેટલી ઉત્ક્રાંતિઓ થઈ ગઈ છે, જેટલી બધી ઉત્ક્રાંતિઓ, તમે વિચાર કરો 4-5 હજાર વર્ષ પહેલા જ્યારે મોહેંજો-દારો હડપ્પા સિવિલાઇઝેશન હતું, તમને ખબર છે આપણે ધોલાવીરા છે બાજુમાં, કેટલા બધા ગુજરાતમાં તો, બીકોઝ વી આર પાર્ટ ઓફ ધ that સિંધુ સંસ્કૃતિના આપણે પાર્ટ છે ગુજરાત. I am not talking about West Bengal or Assam, but Gujarat is a part of the Sindhu સંસ્કૃતિ, જો આખી વર્લ્ડની સંસ્કૃતિ જ્યાં શરૂ થઈ ગઈ હતી. And એટલે that's why we are getting so many places. Recently in Kutch also we got the excavations. So you know that that time it was a stone age. જેટલા કંઈ વાપરતા હતા ઘરમાં, વાસણ હોય કે હથિયાર હોય, જો કંઈ વાસણમાં સ્ટોન એજ હતો. સ્ટોન એજ ગયો, પછી બ્રોન્ઝ એજ આવી ગયું, પછી કોપરનો યુગ આવી ગયું, પછી લોખંડનો યુગ. એ તો તમને ખબર હશે ને, એક એजेस છે, એક ઈરા છે મોટા. એટલે દરેક વખતે નવા મટીરિયલ આવે એટલે એક એજ આવી ગઈ. અત્યારે આપણે જો ન્યૂ મટીરિયલ્સની ઉંમરમાં, અત્યારે વી આર ધેર ઇન ધીસ 21st century. ગયા 20મી સેન્ચુરી પૂરી થઈ ગઈ. 21st century is the new area. Now in this new era we are going to talk about nano materials. અત્યારે ગુજરાતમાં we are very lucky that we are not in very what behind the nanomaterial studies in India. We are at par with the national level. અને ભવિષ્યમાં આપણે બહુ સારી રીતે નેનોમટીરિયલ્સમાં સ્ટડી કરશો. એટલે તમારા માટે જો નવા લોકોનો જો ઈચ્છા હશે કે નેનો મટીરિયલ, નેનો ટેકનોલોજીમાં કામ કરવાની, નેનો સાયન્સમાં કામ કરવાની, એના માટે બહુ સારી તક છે. હું તમને બતાવીશ છેલ્લે આપણે શું કરી શકીએ સૌરાષ્ટ્રમાં. સો આઈ વિલ બી ટોકિંગ અબાઉટ ધ ન્યૂ મટીરિયલ્સ ફોર ધ ન્યૂ ફ્યુચર ટેકનોલોજીસ, બીકોઝ નાઉ વોટ એવર ધ ટેકનોલોજી યુ હેવ ગોટ, દેટ ઇઝ ધ સેમિકન્ડક્ટર ટેકનોલોજી. 1950માં સેમિકન્ડક્ટર અર્ધવાહકનો શોધ થઈ ગયો, તમને ખબર હશે અર્ધવાહકનો શોધ થયો. પછી ડાયોડ્સ આવ્યા, then they came to transistors, then integrated circuits. I think you must be learning in 11th class ardhavahak, silicon, germanium. So now I will be talking about not semiconductors but new type of materials which are more better than the semiconducting materials. So these are some of the shots basically that where you can be using the foldable displays. These are the displays which are foldable displays. You can see on the Google, you can see on the large number of websites. Now new type of display devices have come. Now these display devices are not made up of the glass or any type of, these are foldable displays. So these are new type of materials which are used for this type of display, transparent displays, foldable displays. Many people have patented that now. So when I outline of my talk, I will introduce to the subject of these new material technologies. Then I will talk about the types of advanced materials. What are advanced materials? Conventional materials are different, advanced materials are different. Then I will be talking about few properties. I have just highlighted few of the properties of these advanced materials. I will specifically talk about nanomaterials. More slides, some 20, 30, 40 slides I will be putting about nanomaterials. What are these materials? Some people who must have attended my talk somewhere in Gujarat, there must be repetition for them, but maybe for the majority of the people which I see, they are the new students which I have never seen in my lectures. I have delivered not less than 95 lectures in the last 3 years in the field of nanomaterials in Gujarat. I go to small villages also. Under our community science center program, I have gone to small taluka places in Saurashtra, in the Surendranagar district also, and I have given the full 2 hours lectures in Gujarati. Just Gujarati I have given the lectures. for the new students to come to this, what are these nanomaterials? Then few advanced oxide materials in which we work for the research. From last so many years in this department, I have been actively working in the field of oxide materials and the nanomaterials, and then I will list few of the applications of advanced materials. Now, what is the advanced materials? To introduce them, these materials outperform conventional materials with superior properties. So whenever you want to study material, develop a new material, you should always develop it or study it because you want to have a better property, superior property of materials. What are the properties, normal property of material? Toughness, hardness, durability, elasticity. These are some of the physical properties of the materials. Along with that, there are other properties like magnetic property of a material, electrical property of a material, optical property of a material, transparency, reflectivity. These are optical properties. So these are some of the properties which are better than the conventional materials. Conventional materials are there which we are using from last 100 years, 200 years. So that is why these materials are called as advanced materials. So they possess novel properties. They have got the ability to memorize the shape. So these are called as materials which can remember their shape. These are called as shape memory alloys. These are called as shape memory alloys. They can remember their shapes. So these type of materials are there. They can sense the changes in the environments. So they can be used as very high quality sensors. They can sense the environmental changes. Suppose you have got a sulfur dioxide in the environment. They can immediately sense because they are highly sensitive. Their resistance will change, their conductivity will change depending upon the change in the environment content. So they are used in the space applications also. So I understood that there are a lot of students who are interested in the space technology. It's a very important branch of the applied physics now, space science, space technology. So whenever the space technology is developed, atmospheric science is developed, it is developed because new materials are being developed and studied. Because every new science that needs the help of the new materials. So therefore, I am talking about the environmental studies. To the development of advanced materials can even lead to the design of completely new products. So now we are talking of coming to the applications. New products. Now earlier cell phones were there. Now you can talk about the cell phones which are very, very high level of, so this is new product which has come out because of new material technologies. Now you are talking about memories now. I think you remember nowadays whatever the new students, they are using the hard disk of 1 terabyte. I think terabyte hard disk is very common. When we were used to do the hard disk study, that was around 64 MB. 64 MB ની અમે હાર્ડ ડિસ્ક વાપરેલી છે. આ એટલી મોટી હાર્ડ ડિસ્ક 64 MB. એનાથી કાંઈ નહીં. 64 MB તો અત્યારે દરેકના તમારા મોબાઈલમાં પણ 8 GB 10 GB નો કાર્ડ છે લગભગ મને લાગે છે. દરેક પાસે 4 GB તો મિનિમમ રાખે. પપ્પાને કે મને 4 GB થી નીચે નથી જવું. એ આપણે રિક્વાયરમેન્ટ થઈ ગઈ છે અત્યારે. Because we want to have lot of data. Data not for the research but for our science. We want some entertainment also in the life. So therefore you want large memory capacities. So new products has to be developed, and here comes the role of advanced materials. હું તમને બતાવીશ ઓક્સાઇડ મટીરિયલ્સ છે અત્યારે બધા સેમિકન્ડક્ટર મટીરિયલ્સ હેવ બીન ઓલરેડી આઉટપરફોર્મ. સેમિકન્ડક્ટર્સનો જમાનો ગયો, તમારો જમાનો છે આવશે. 5 વર્ષ પછી તમારો જમાનો આવવાના છે. અમારો જમાનો 5 વર્ષ પછી આઈ બી રિટાયરિંગ આફ્ટર 7 years. અમારો જમાનો ગયો, સેમિકન્ડક્ટર જમાનામાં અમે છે. તમે લોકો સેમિકન્ડક્ટર નથી વાપરવાના, તમે ઓક્સાઇડ્સ વાપરવાના છો. You are going to use the oxides material. You remember, oxides were once upon a time, they were called as dirty materials. અમે જ્યારે ભણતા હતા તમારા જેવા ત્યારે કહેતા ઓક્સાઇડ એટલે ઇન્સ્યુલેટર્સ, બીકોઝ કેમિસ્ટ્રી પીપલ નો ઝિંક ઓક્સાઇડ, ટાઇટેનિયમ ઓક્સાઇડ, ક્રોમિયમ ઓક્સાઇડ એ ઇન્સ્યુલેટર્સ છે, એ ડાયલેક્ટ્રિક મટીરિયલ છે. એ ક્યાં વપરાય? ઇન્સ્યુલેટર્સ છે, આમાં અવરોધ કરે છે, આમાં કંઈ પ્રભાવ નથી પાસ થતો. પણ નાઉ ઓક્સાઇડ્સ આર ધ માર્વલ્સ. નાઉ ઓક્સાઇડ મટીરિયલ એટલા ઇમ્પોર્ટન્ટ છે કે આવતો આગળનો જમાનો ઓક્સાઇડનો જમાનો છે. ઓક્સાઇડ ઇલેક્ટ્રોનિક્સ, તમે યાદ રાખજો એ વર્ડ મારું, ઓક્સાઇડ ઇલેક્ટ્રોનિક્સ. સેમિકન્ડક્ટર ઇલેક્ટ્રોનિક્સ નહીં. સેમિકન્ડક્ટર ઇલેક્ટ્રોનિક્સ અમે કરી લીધું, અમે ભણી લીધું, અમે ભણાવી પણ લીધું તમને લોકો. હવે તમે જ્યારે ભણાવશો, ફેકલ્ટી બનશો, તમે જ્યારે ઇન્ડસ્ટ્રીયલિસ્ટ બનશો, તમે જ્યારે ટેકનોક્રેટ બનશો, તમે જ્યારે રિસર્ચર બનશો, સાયન્ટિસ્ટ બનશો, યુ વિલ બી ટોકિંગ અબાઉટ ઓક્સાઇડ ઇલેક્ટ્રોનિક્સ. That means oxides are a major part of the new type of materials now. I'll be talking about them also. So therefore, you are also making use for the medical implants now. તમને યાદ છે medical implants, ધારો કે tooth implants. How many of you know that what is the material used in the tooth implant? આપણે જો આર્ટિફિશિયલ ટૂથ છે ને, તમે નહીં વાપરતા. અમારા કરતા ઘરના માણસો કે એ લોકો ટૂથ વાપરે છે આર્ટિફિશિયલ. By God's grace, your teeth are very good. So do you know what is the material? What is the material? Hydroxy? Exactly, very good. I should appreciate that boy who has given the answer. So hydroxyapatites are very, very important. Large amount of research and development is being done in India also on the nano size hydroxyapatites now. And you know that very few of the products in India are being developed for the implantation or the filling of the tooth. અત્યારે એટલા માટે એ લોકો 5,000 10,000 ચોકટાના તો 20,000 લે છે. એક આર્ટિફિશિયલ તમારે જો સિરામિક દાંત બેસાડો ને તો 8,000 રૂપિયાથી શરૂ થાય છે. Because we don't manufacture, we don't have technology. So that is a very demanding that a new students they should jump into this unrepresented area. જો દરેક જણ કરતા હોય, ધારો કે રાજકોટમાં પાનના ઠેલા, દર લાઈનમાં જાવ એક શેરીમાં 50 પાનના ઠેલા છે, કાંઈ કામના ધામના, એટલે ખાલી બેઠા હોય કે મારો પાનનો ઠેલો હોય સિટીમાં એટલે અમારે પરણી જાય, અમારે ત્યાં આરામથી લગ્ન થઈ જાય, એવું છે. But that is not an innovation. That is not an innovation. So there is a need of a new innovations from you people, that you think about these new areas. I have given one hint. I have got hundreds of hints with me, where a new student can work for research, work for the betterment or work for the industry also. Industry માટે પણ ઘણા બધા પ્રોડક્ટ્સ છે જો તમે લઈ શકો છો, તમારા કહી સકો છો, your people you can tell. So therefore coming to that, so now I will be talking about the advanced materials. So these are our conventional materials, metals. Metals are our conventional materials. They have got high density, medium to high melting point, medium to high elastic moduli. Elastic moduli, you know, I think there are 3 elastic moduli. It આપણે કરેલા છે ને? Yes, I think you remember. Yes, you know the relationship between them. Okay, I think this must have studied in your 11th class or 12th class, different elastic moduli. Then reactive, metals are reactive and ductile. These are the properties of a normal metals, which people have used for many, many years. Now we are talking about the ceramics. અત્યારે આ 10, 20, 25 વર્ષથી new field, new materials છે. These are ceramics. They are low density materials. See, we are very happy, lucky that almost 30% of the production of ceramic in India is being done in the Saurashtra region. We are the richest, largest manufacturer of the ceramic industry, ceramic products in India. I think people coming from Thangad, Morbi, Wakaner, this area, they know that we have got almost 4,500, almost 5,000 small units, more than 5,000, and there are around 100 bigger units, very large units. Out of that, 10 are very, very large. So ceramic industry is a very big industry in Saurashtra region. So therefore, they have got low density, very high melting point, very high elastic moduli. Ceramic materials they are used. Then they are unreactive. They are unreactive to so many things, chemical unreactive. Then they are brittle in nature, so they can break. But now new type of ceramics have come, which are unbreakable ceramics. These are unbreakable ceramics have come already in the market. So therefore, these are the properties of ceramics. And then in the last 10 to 15 years, new materials, advanced materials are polymers. Polymers are part of our day-to-day life. Everywhere you talk about, you see the polymers which are there. Very low density polymers. They have a density very low, very low melting point, low elastic moduli, highly reactive, ductile and brittle. Both the properties are combined in the polymers. So you can have the wires, you can have tubes, everything can be done using polymers. Polymers are of many, many types. I am not going to details of polymers. These are some of the materials. Now, I am listing here few potential advanced materials. For example, composites. See, how many of you know, do you know something about any composite? તમે કઈ composite material કહી શકો છો? જો તમારા અત્યારે તમારા આસપાસ છે, જેટલા લોકો ચશ્મા પહેરેલું છે એ લોકો composite વાપરે છે. Do you know where is used composites? ચશ્માની ફ્રેમ છે ને, એ લોકો અત્યારે વેચવા જાવ તો શું કરે? આમ ફોલ્ડ કરીને તમને બતાવે. ખબર છે તમને કે લો તૂટે નહીં ફ્રેમ. ધીઝ આર કમ્પોઝાઇટ મટીરિયલ્સ. અર્લિયર ચશ્માની ફ્રેમ હતી, લોખંડની ફ્રેમ આવતી હતી અમારે જો. આ ચશ્માની ફ્રેમ લોખંડની. And lokhand means I am talking metallic frames. But metallic frames have been already gone because lightweight, they are durable, unbreakable. So what they will do? They are just twist it like this and then show you. See, chashma tutto nathi. So these are composites materials. So composites are very, very important materials in the applied technologies. Then we are talking about the next class of potential materials, energy materials. These are very, very important. So some people, some students must make a mind that I have to work for the betterment of the society through the development of new materials which are energy materials. Very, very hot cake materials. Large amount of funding is given by Government of India if you can work in the field of energy materials. And energy crisis આવવાનું છે. અમે નથી વિચાર કરી, અમે નથી સફર થવાના, તમે નથી સફર થવાના, તમારા છોકરાઓ નહીં થાય, પણ 5 પેઢી પછી તમને યાદ રાખો, તમારું નામ ચલાવશે તમારા છોકરાઓ છોકરીઓ, તમારા 5 પેઢી પછી એ લોકોનો તકલીફ થશે. Because the petrol and oil, they will be so costly because it will be beyond the reach of the people. 100 rupees liter તો હમણાં થઈ જશે 2, 4, 5 વર્ષમાં, 8 વર્ષમાં. So you think about the energy problems. So energy materials are very, very strategically important materials for any country, for any developed country or developing country, these materials. Then as I mentioned, oxide materials. These are very, very important industrially and in the commercial applications also. And then lastly, the fourth column which I listed here is the nanostructure materials. These nanostructure materials, they are a strong linkage between almost all the solid materials, advanced materials and oxide materials. So if you want to have a link between all these type of materials, the materials class of material is called as nanostructure materials. This is so important that you can think about the linkage between all the materials. So I will just list the energy materials. See, actually these energy materials, where they are used in the energy production, power production. They are used in the power transmission also. They are used in the energy storage capacity. So I am talking about the lithium batteries. તમારે અત્યારે દરેક જગ્યાએ lithium battery આવી ગઈ છે ને, fast ion conductors. These are called as solid electrolytes. These are fast ion conductors, lithium hydroxide. So these type of batteries are already used. Batteries are not used for the mobile phones, or they are used for the pacemakers also. So these are biocompatible batteries. So these are made using the new type of the materials, energy materials. Then energy conversion. Conversion of energy is also very important. So here you are talking about the photovoltaics. I think you remember solar materials, solar energy materials. So earlier silicon, germanium were thought, but now it is not silicon or germanium. People have reached up to 60%, 64% of